Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, this book is called The Beast of the Apocalypse. Okay. Let me see if I want to start on this page. Okay. I want you to start at right here. Oh, right here.
In Collier's magazine, May
Oh,
11th.
right here. Haim Solomon.
You got it, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Haim Solomon was a Polish Jew. He arrived in the colonies in 1772. Married Rachel Franks,
The
daughter.
Franks. That's where you get the Franks. Okay, Leo Frank. Right, we'll have to go over him because Leo Franks.
All the research information.
Leo Franks was hold on. Here the other.
Shalom, everybody.
Hold on real quick.
Shalom.
Y'all making me lose my train of thought real quick. Hold on.
You were talking about Leo Frank, brother.
Okay, Leo Frank, right? He was the first Jew that was he had been what's a good word? He had been committed murder. He committed murder on a little Israelite woman, right? Murder, raped her. And the only one that had seen him was the witness was a black man.
Mm-hmm.
And from that witness, Leo Frank was hung. So that's where they come with the ADL, Anti-Defamation League, and all the other organizations, right? Because they said this could never happen again. We could never have an Israelite be able to condemn a Jewish man. Does that make sense, everybody? So that's where they brought in the ADL, the anything that you say to all these different things against us, right?
Anti-Semitic.
Right, all anti-Semitic. Then they came out with the right after that, they came out with the what's the guy name? It's a German guy, right? Jewish guy that came out with the Mongolian, or you're a black or a Caucasian.
Yeah, different types of races, Caucasian, black.
Yes, that's when they started. All this started happening around the same time. Everybody with me?
1772.
All right. So remember the race, the race thing that they wanted to separate, right? Make it Mongolian, a Caucasian, a black person, right? They wanted to group everybody together, right? The object of it was to eliminate where you came from, who your father was, what nation you was, your bloodline. Okay, that stuff doesn't matter no more. You're American, you're black, you're white, you're Mongolian. Everybody make sense? Everybody with me? Leo Frank, the Frank.
Shalom, I'm here.
Shalom.
Shalom, brother.
All right, we'll have to go. We'll read on Leo Frank one day, right? Somebody remind me to go over him because that was a major part in our history in America, in which the Jews really started to organize together and to be able politically and within the government to stop us. Okay. All right, let's start right here back again at the Solomon Jew, Polish Jew.
Haim Solomon was a Polish Jew. He arrived in the colonies in 1772 and married Rachel Frank, a daughter of Moses Frank of New York. Rachel was related to Jacob Franks, commissary to the British during the French and Indian War. She was also
the French and Indian War was really over opiates. Okay, it's really over the cocaine, all the LSD. Shalom family. LSD, Lucifer, Satan, and the devil. Hallucination. That drug comes from the Khazars, from the Ashkenazis, from the Edomites. LSD. Right? That's what they were fighting over. Keep reading. Oh, they don't want us to bring this out, boy. They be knocking at our door. We start bringing this. this stuff right here, right?
Let's
Because
go.
what
let's
they don't want you to know is they are the biggest drug dealers in the world.
Right. Come.
Keep
This,
going.
go- this goes in line what you brought up last week about the Committee 300, brother. It was
Oh yeah,
based.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish that book too.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a lot of meat in that book, right? We just went over the last like the 10 marks of it.
Right. So we speaking about right here, it says Rachel Franks. It's
Uh-huh.
saying she was also related to David Franks of Philadelphia, and the latter's daughter, Rebecca, who married General Sir Henry Johnson. Other relatives were David Salisbury, Franks, Colonial Isaac Franks.
So we see the Johnsons and the Franks.
Mhm.
Come on.
On with these connections, Solomon was able to ingratiate himself with Robert Morris, the superintendent of finance of the colonial government. Morris permitted Solomon to call himself broker to the Office of Finance. And so records in his diary, he was also broker to the French Army in America. Interesting, French Army in America.
Yep.
Through these
They fought with the South. Okay. Come on.
connections, Solomon was able to float about $200,000 worth of securities for which he was paid commissions.
Come on,
In
money.
Collier's magazine, May 11, 1940, a Jew by the name of Dr. D.H. Dubrovsky, one-time intimate of Lenin and the Jewish architects of the Russian Revolution, Trotsky, Janavik, et al., described the efforts of the communists to persuade him to collect.
The Dabrowski family, they are related to the people. Dang, what's the guy name for Penn State? He got caught with child abuse. Child sexual abuse.
Epstein?
No, he was at Penn State. He was with what's that old coach that coached there forever? Man, Sandusky.
State. Oh,
This is it Sandusky? Is that his name? Let me
I
look that.
think so. Might be.
Joe Paterno and or what was his name? Sandusky and bro, all they names, they changed their names. Jerry Sandusky, 80 years old.
Mhm.
Jewish, they all come from them. That the Dubrozaskis. Okay, they changed their name. Okay. The Sandusky's was part of, they even got this dude even has his own city, right? But he was convicted of the serial molester that was working under the football coach in Penn State. Okay.
That's crazy.
Let me find the name of the Penn State stuff. See, we don't see we on their grass now. Right. So now they can't hide any of this negative history that they got from the past. We're gonna bring it up. Joe Paterno, yep. In that era. Remember when he had to retire, he had all those sexual scandals going on? The Edomites is right there behind it with the Sandusky's. Okay. Keep reading.
You can scroll up, brother.
Okay, let's go to this. Yeah, the next page.
All right.
Hold on. Okay, yep, right here.
From the United States government, several $1 million allegedly due to the herds of Haim Solomon, celebrated by American Jews at the financier of the revolution. They financed the revolution.
See, they financed the revolution. Y'all see that? They financed the South. That's what you got, Judah P. Benjamin. Okay, the rebels, the rebel flag that you see, that comes from them. Okay.
At that time, Dubrovsky was the head of Soviet Red Cross in the United States.
Red Cross. Right? Y'all heard of the Red Cross, right?
Oh, yeah.
Blue Shield, Red Cross and
Why
Blue
they act
Shield.
like they're doing this coming to help and save, but really they coming up there to steal your children.
Right.
That part.
Okay?
Mhm.
Red Cross. Okay, this is the beginning of this stuff. Keep going.
That Haym Solomon was the financier of the revolution is, of course, Jewish mythology. Max James Kohler, prominent Jewish lawyer, in an open letter to the Congressman Emmanuel Seller of New York, presented a mass of evidence showing that Solomon was little more than a broker for Robert Morris. True financial genius for the revolution, and that for his services. Solomon had been paid as brokers are usually paid by a commission on all transactions have a hand in.
Mm-hmm.
At the close of the Revolutionary War, there were about 3,000 Jews in the United States.
There's 3,000 Jews. Jewish, right? Running the show. Come on.
By 1840, the number had increased to about 15,000 Sephardi Jews.
That's the Spanish Edomites, right?
Khan.
Sephardis, right? Come on.
For the
Really,
greater
really, your Spanish Jews are the main enslavers, the original enslavers. Does that make sense, everybody? Your Christopher Columbus,
brother,
your Isabella.
Portuguese.
Khan, shalom to the room. What up?
Shalom, family. Shalom, family.
Shalom. Shalom.
Right?
For the
You said they increased. The Spanish start coming over, right? The Edomites start coming over.
Mhm.
Keep reading.
The Spanish and Portuguese name, that's the Sephardi Jews. These Jews were undoubtedly the aristocrats of all Jewry.
They're the top Jews of all the Jews. Come on.
The centuries of contact with the Spanish culture and Christian civilization had been a refining and polishing process in spite of the tenacity with which they adhered to their Jewishness. The appearance in the United States of the Ashkenazi Jews from Northern and Central Europe.
Where they from?
Northern and Central
You
Europe.
see that? Even this book know where they from. Right? Keep reading.
With their crude and uncultured mannerism.
They are crude and uncultured. Okay, keep reading.
They got no common sense. Shocked and humiliated, these Jews from Spain and Portugal, although they could not keep the newcomers from their synagogue, it was many years before the Ashkenazi Jews were permitted to intermarry with the Sephardim.
They wouldn't even let the Ashkenazis intermingle with them. Y'all see that?
No, brother.
Y'all see that?
Yeah, we don't want these niggas.
Hey, the Jewish people don't want to debate us ever. I dare.
Ever.
They don't ever want to debate COI. Ever.
That part.
Because the stuff that, even though Gorilla Hebrew and them came with some stuff, we got some more stuff for them.
Way more.
We know some names. They don't know the names like us, bro.
I don't know how you be finding the information you be finding. You are different. When it comes to this research, you are different.
They don't want to debate us. No Jew. No Jewish man. Right? Because we can break him down from before the 1700s, before America. Right? That's why they definitely don't want to deal with us then. Right? Then we get them to America, it's a wrap. We can talk about all the scandals that they've had since we've been here, how we even got over here. We can just start with the slave ships. Right? Let's keep going.
Thomas Jefferson, being the alien mind, customs, and culture of the new nation, was opposed to unrestricted immigration. But are there no inconvenience to be thrown into the scale against the advantage expected from a multiplication of numbers by the importation of foreigners? He demands in his notes on Virginia, it is for the happiness of those united in society, he answers, to harmonize as much as possible in matters which they must of necessity transact together. Civil government being the sole object of forming societies, its administration must be conducted by common consent.
Mm-hmm.
Every species of government has its specific principles. Ours, perhaps, are more peculiar than those of any other in the universe. It is a composition of the freest principles of the English Constitution, with others derived from natural right and natural reason. To these, nothing can be more opposed than the maxims of absolute monarchism.
Uh-huh. Hold on. Hold on, let me go to the next page. I think that's what I wanted. Right here. Yep.
The German of Ashkenazi Jews came to America as part of a general German migration which began in 1815.
1815. That's
And, and
That's when
continued.
that's when the German Jews started to come over. Okay, keep going. They be
Yeah.
like, oh no, we migrated after the Holocaust. We all came over there after the Holocaust. We was poor, we didn't have nothing. Y'all was already over here. Right? Don't let them lie to you. Right, keep going.
And continued into the 90s.
And it stayed into the 90s. They kept flowing in. Come on.
Within that period, 1815 to 1890, about 200,000 Ashkenazi, 200,000 German Jews migrated to the United States.
Come on.
In 1890, there were 250,000 Jews in the country.
500,000. Come on. This is 1890. Right? They deep in America. Right?
That's 250,000, brother. 250,000.
250,000. I said quarter. My fault. Yep. Uh-huh.
The greater part of which were in New York City. You hear that?
That's where they at now, still. Right?
German Jews. Come on now. The Sephardim was now almost lost in the teeming Ashkenazim.
They lost now. You see that? Now you don't even mention of the Sephardis. Right? You hear about them a little bit in Spain or Morocco, right? Or really, we are the true Portuguese Jews. We're the real ones. Right? We were there first. We were there. We were the ones kicked out of there during the Spanish Inquisition.
1441. From Portugal. Exactly.
Right? They took our name. Does that make sense?
Identity.
They did it twice. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense, my brother.
Okay. Their crookedness is so slick, it's so divisive, right? We got so much to uncover. That's what it says. That's what it talks about. Give me that real quick. Lamentations 4.
Lamentations 4.
4 in the last verse.
4 in the very last verse.
I think that's the one I want.
Punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished.
Now go up a little bit.
Rejoice and be glad.
Oh, no. That was right. That was right. That's good right there. Yeah, start right there.
The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
It's our last captivity.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
That's what we're doing. We're discovering their sins. Right? And they sins, they got so many sins, right? That it takes a whole lot to uncover their sin.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
God.
That's why we have to keep reading all through these books, old books, right? We got a couple new ones, but the meat of it is going to be in these old books.
That's the history.
And if people don't believe us, we can just go to the Jewish Encyclopedia and they got everything in there anyways. They tell themselves anyway. All right, let's go right here. The German. All right, where was we at? 200,000 Ashkenazis.
Yeah,
right?
the Sephardim was now almost lost in the teeming Ashkenazim.
Mm-hmm.
Very few Khazar Jews from Russia and Eastern Europe had set foot in the United States before 1880. Thousands of German Jews who found refuge in America had participated in the revolution that had shaken Europe, fled the wrath of the government they had sought to destroy.
You see that? They fled. They fleeing because they trying to destroy those governments. Y'all see that?
God.
B'nai B'rith. This is what I was breaking down with y'all with Leo Frank. Right? We're gonna have to come back to this. We're gonna read it right now, but we're gonna come back in depth on this. This is major right here. You gotta know this stuff.
You want me to read?
I told y'all about Judah P. Benjamin. Right? Oh, this about to bring it out right here. Everything I said talking, we about to read it right here. Go ahead and start right there.
The independent order B'nai B'rith.
B'nai B'rith. Okay, come on.
Sons of the Covenant was organized in 1843.
That's where they started to organize, to come together. You niggas cannot put us to jail or put us to get hung anymore. We gonna organize together. Okay? They call themselves the Sons of the Covenant, organized in 1843. We're gonna organize against you Negroes. Now we're going to start making the Divine Nine. And now we're going to we own each one of our families own each one of you sororities and fraternities. And now we want the talented 10th. We're going to recruit the best Negroes out of there who want to come be daddy's choir boy. Who want to come serve me and try to get this money. Do y'all see it?
Crazy.
You're Omega, you're a Sigma, you're a Delta, you're a AKA. Why? Because they want to recruit you as a talented 10 to work for them. Because they own and created all the black organizations in the schools. Do y'all hear me?
Brother.
They even fund the Nation of Islam. This is the only movement, right, that we ain't letting them usurp this. They already trying to usurp it, right? And trying to come in it, right? We got to take it back, okay? They can't fund this movement. This movement's funded by the word of God. Does that make sense, everybody?
Brother.
My cousin just joined Sigma.
It's okay. Just let him know. He got to know who he is, and don't say don't. I would tell him to don't say any of the oaths. Get out of that, right? As much as he can, right? He don't know what he's doing right now, but they're recruiting him as to be the talented 10. That's where you get your Charles G. Woods, Carter G. Woodsons. Your dang, what's the other ones? There's a whole bunch of them. What's the dude's name? The light-skinned dude was with Marvin Garvey. They got him to go against Marcus Garvey. Dang, what's his name? I forgot. We'll go back to it. I got so much in my head right now. Let's go to keep reading. The order of B'nai B'rith. Okay.
Its purpose to keep alive the promise of world domination is evident in its name. It was established by 12 Ashkenazi Jews.
12 Ashkenazi Jews, come on.
Secret ritual was in German, as indeed was the first name of the order, Bundi Buddha. The ritual was translated into English later, and by 1858, the membership had grown to 3,000. During the Civil War, it had 20,000 members.
See, this is right here in America, right? That's your KKK. Y'all hear me?
Oh,
This is the birth of your KKK. All your different organizations that have been coming after us. All right. Then they started to join together. Somebody mute that, brother. Hold on, let me see.
only Jews
Mm-hmm.
were eligible to membership. The Anti-Defamation League, the Order's Ultimate Creation.
Was the orders what?
Ultimate Creation.
Ultimate creation. And then they created anti-Semitism, and you're an anti-Semite. Right? This is where they start to come together and start making different ways of how we continue to trick these Negroes.
Oh,
The Anti-Defamation League was the order's ultimate creation that they still use still to this day. Right?
yeah.
Keep going.
The international cancer of the benign breeds is evidenced by its rapid spread to foreign countries. The lodge was chartered in Berlin in 1882. England, Palestine, Turkey, Austria, and other countries followed. By 1930, there were 7 grand lodges in the United States and 8 abroad. The non-Brit Hillel foundations are now found on the campuses of most American universities.
That's where you get the Rhodes Scholar. A lot of these different foundation scholarship things, right, come through these people. Right? Keep going.
Oh. The Free Sons of Israel was organized in 1849. The Order Brit Abraham came into being in 1859. Then came Katzer, Shell, Bazel, the Independent Order, Brit, Abraham, and many others.
Now this is
Judah
the gotta read right here. Pay close attention, right here. But this the KKK, right? Judah P. Benjamin. Keep reading.
was born in the West Indies. He was a brilliant lawyer and served in the United States Senate before the war between the states and later served as an attorney general, secretary of war, secretary of state of the Confederacy.
The Confederacy of the South. Okay.
John Stuart was a fellow senator of Benjamin from Louisiana. He became Confederate envoy to France soon after the war began.
Right. They had it down. They had money coming in through France. They had the France's help to be able to fund the war. Oh no, don't tell me they took that page out.
It's still loading. What page?
They took that out. Oh, hold on, let me check. We need that. Nah. That had everything on this dude. All right, just read this last part right here. And we done.
The Jews as a class violated every regulation of trade established by the Treasury Department and also departments' orders are hereby expelled from the department within 24 hours from the receipt of the order, of this order. Post commanders will see that all of this class of people be furnished passes and required to leave, and anyone returning after such notification will be arrested and held in confinement until an opportunity occurs of sending them out as prisoners, unless furnished with permits from headquarters. No passes will be given these people to visit trade headquarters for the purpose of making personal application for trade permits. By order,
they started to go against these people, right? We had a time where we was fighting against them, right? Even Abraham Lincoln was fighting against them. That's who we was fighting against, P. Judah and them, right? He was fighting against the Khazars. The Khazars killed Abraham Lincoln, right? They are the Assassin's Creed, right? And then if you keep reading it, it's going to talk about all the stuff, what they started to do. They started to organize more. And then that's how they started taking over Washington, start taking over the money. Now it says influence of the government, right? They started to take over. Okay.
See if page 174 came back up.
Okay.
Oh man.
That's all on Philip P. Benjamin on the KKK and everything right here. But we're gonna find them.
Wow.
All right. Let's keep going. Let's go to the scriptures. Right? We see what they've been trying to do and how they've been overtaking the government. Right? That's why they got to get clothed with shame. Right? Give me Revelations 3:9.
Oh yeah. Revelation 3:9, Revelation 2:9, Revelation 3:9 read,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I would make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I would make them to come and worship before thy feet,
They're gonna worship before thy feet.
and
Right?
to Mhm.
Right?
and to
Because they do lie. What is it? What did Christ say? Did he say they lie or tell the truth?
they lie.
They lie. They
They
known for lying.
ain't no truth in them.
Right? Give me Job 8. Job 8:20, I think. Job 8. They that
Job,
hate you shall be clothed. I think it's clothed with shame. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah. Job 8:22.
Job 8:22.
Uh-huh.
They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame, and the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught.
They dwelling place, they gonna be shamed and they not gonna have a dwelling place.
Uh-huh.
Right? Most High is coming to deal with them. Right? Give me Micah 7:10. They ain't gonna have no place to live. Right? These heathens, only place they got is the lake of fire. That's coming. Right?
Micah 7:10.
Uh-huh.
Oh, verse 8 is a good one too. Then see that in my enemies shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Most High?
Where is their God? All right. Where is the Most High? Right? Come on.
This is also Deuteronomy 30, I think that 32 as well. Where the Most High, mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down at the mire of the streets.
Come on. They're going to be trodden down. All right.
Uh,
The enemies, the shame going to cover them and say, where is their God? Come on. Go me, oh yeah, Daniel 12. Where it says they shall be asleep.
Daniel 12.
Everlasting condemnation. Give me that. Daniel 12:2. Yeah.
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake,
Right? Shall await. Right? Come on.
some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
See, they're gonna wake, even if they did, they're gonna have to wake up to this shame and everlasting contempt. Y'all see that?
No.
It don't matter if you're dead or alive, you're gonna have to deal with this judgment. That making sense, everybody?
No.
You dead or alive, you gotta come see the Most High. Right?
Brother.
Give me Psalms 35:26.
Psalm 35:26.
Mm-hmm.
And read, let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together.
They're gonna be ashamed and they're gonna be confused. Why is why? I thought we was the chosen one. How is these niggas the children of God? Huh? How are these people the chosen ones?
Uh-huh. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at mine hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me.
Come on. Right? They're gonna be clothed with shame, dishonor. They're gonna have to bow down. What it say? They're gonna have to bow down before us. Right?
Jeremiah 16 and 19.
Right.
Jeremiah
Yeah.
16, 19.
Con.
Oh, the Most High, my strength and my fortress, and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, the vanity, and things wherein there is no profit.
No profit.
These heathens are going to understand when they see that the Most High is, get that, Ezekiel 37, started verse 25 on down. He's going to do this in the sight of the heathen, not including the heathen. And that's what they're going to be telling themselves when the world is in chaos and disarray, right? And then we're going to be Goshen. We're going to be, everything is going to be going bad, but the Israelites is going to be that light. We're going to dwell in safety. We in his pavilion. And then that's what they're going to say. Man, all our people, we've been lied to. We inherited lies. God is dealing with them. We ain't the people.
It say shame and confusion. It's gonna clothe them. Right? It's gonna be clothed with the incorruptible. Right? Because the corruptible turns incorruptible with us.
God.
Right? They gonna be fully clothed with the corruptible and shame.
Salakia, what was that scripture you called, Strat?
That's Psalms 35 and 26.
The water.
And then priest brought
you call Ezekiel 37, 25, but we can start.
Ezekiel 37 is gonna kill him.
And that was Jeremiah 16 and 19.
16, 19 at the heathens, right? They're gonna say our fathers inherited lies. Right?
You want me to read that down?
Read the part where we're gonna be I know a priest wanted the one where it says we're gonna be anointed above in front of their eyes, illuminated in front of their eyes.
He gonna sanctify Israel before them. Yeah. He gonna separate us right before them, in front of their faces, and then that's when they gonna know that he's the Lord our God. Hold on, let me see.
That's Ezekiel 37, 36, priest, 36.
Is it 36 or it's 36 and 37? But it's
36 where they gonna be doing it in front of our eyes. That's the one you're looking for.
Hold on.
Ezekiel 36 and 23. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them, and the heathen shall know that I am the Most High, saith the Most High, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes.
Right.
That's in 37 and what you call it as well, and they shall do it in the land.
See, we're gonna be sanctified. They gonna see us being changed, being brand new.
It's in 28. It's in 37 and 28. That's why I said 25 on down. Yeah. It says the same thing.
Know that I, the Most High, do sanctify Israel when my
hold on. Start from 25. That's why I wanted it all. Start from 25 through 28.
Ezekiel 37, 25 on down, and they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant, wherein your fathers have dwelt, and they shall dwell therein, even they and their children's children forever. And my servant David shall be their prince forever. Moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will place them and multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore. My tabernacle also shall be with them, yea, I will be their God, and they shall be my people, and the heathen shall know that I, the Most High, do sanctify Israel when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore.
Right.
So that destroys the doctrine that the heathen's going to live amongst us. That all of that, what we just read there, and Ezekiel 36 says the Most High. That confirms and qualifies Joel 2 and 27. And ye shall know that I'm in the midst of Israel, and I'm the Lord your God, and none else. His sanctuary is going to be amongst us forevermore. He only dwells amongst us, and that's your Revelation 22. And his tabernacle is amongst us. That's your Revelation 21, 1 through 3.
Mm-hmm.
He only living amongst us. He ain't living amongst no damn heathens. So everybody keep talking about these heathens is included, and they're gonna share in our land, and they get an inheritance, and they gotta be like one that was born in the land. Noel don't know what he's talking about. Those are Israelites that he keep trying to go to in Exodus 46 and Ezekiel 46 and all this. They hate the Bible. They hate what the Most High established and has exclusively, primarily for us. It ain't for nobody else. That's our kingdom. That's our land. We gonna get all our money back, and we gonna rule everybody, and we ain't sharing nothing. They didn't share with us. We ain't sharing with them.
Oh, we ain't sharing nothing. Daniel 7. Give me Daniel 7.
Daniel 7.
Priest gonna make me have to go cut Noel real quick. Daniel 7.
Oh yeah, I want you to get Noel the complete bid. And Deuteronomy 33, 33. Oh yeah, the kingdom should not be given to other people.
That's Daniel
Daniel.
2:44. I want one in Daniel 7 though. Hold on. It's one in Daniel 7 though.
Oh yeah. The kingdom, the saints are gonna take the kingdom forever and ever.
And that's the one I want. I want that one, and dang, it's another one.
That
Yeah,
is Daniel
7 and 18.
18, yeah.
But
And get that Deuteronomy 33. I think it's 28. Okay. Israel gonna dwell in safety alone. We ain't sharing nothing.
God. That's God, safety is salvation. God, that's Isaiah 45 and 17. Daniel 7 and 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. And Deuteronomy 33. Let's see. And brother, you call 20. Was that 20? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's it. 28. Deuteronomy 33 and 28 saints. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. That's a singular word, alone. Very specific for a people. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. We're going to be chilling on corn on the cob and dining with wine, folks.
Come on. Also,
his heavens shall drop down dew. Man, it's going to be like I was in Hawaii back in 2010, and it won't nothing but dew in the midst of the air and beautiful weather. You're talking about peace and safety. That's what Israel is all about. And during that time. Happy art thou, O Israel. Verse 29. Who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Most High, the shield of thy hip, and who is the sword of thy excellency? And thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. Come on now. Come on, brother. Where you want me to go, Swap? What's your net? What's on your agenda?
You hear me?
I can hear you, brother.
Right. Oh yeah, give me because it says the heathen's gonna be mad, right? They gonna be clothed with shame and confusion, right? It said why the heathen rage, right? Go to Revelations 11.
Revelations 11.
Uh-huh. 15.
11 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
And the seventh angel sounded. There were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of the Lord. That's Hamashiach.
See that? The kingdoms of this world. Right?
Uh,
Become what? The kingdoms of what?
the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of Hamashiach.
Now he in rule now. Uh-oh.
He's a king,
Come on.
and he shall reign forever and ever.
Come on.
And the 24 elders which sat before the Most High on their seats fell upon their faces and worshiped the Most High, saying, we give thanks to thee, O mighty King, which art and was and art to come, because thou hast taken to thee thy great power and hast reigned.
Come on. Now he take all their power. He took all their power. Now they have no power. Y'all see that?
Oh, now,
The MK Ultra, the mind games, the television, the news, the pornography.
shut down.
What else they got? The pharmakia. What else they got out here? Sports, dancing, all this stuff. Oh, this world, they have no power anymore of manipulation us. Does that make sense, everybody?
And the nation were angry.
And now they angry. The nations were what?
Angry.
Angry. Come on.
And thy wrath is come.
The wrath is come. They mad because now the wrath now is come on them. The curses is on them. Where we read Deuteronomy 30, right? This wrath is on them. Come on.
And the time of the dead, that they should be judged.
Remember we said that the dead got to rise and they got to get that judgment too.
It's the
Everlasting contempt. Lake of fire. You see that?
And that thou
it says some will rise to everlasting life, and some to what? Everlasting contempt.
God. And that thou should give reward unto thy servant the prophet.
Now that's time for us to get our rewards. Come on down and get your crown. Right? To thy servants, the prophet.
And to the saints.
To the saints. Come on.
And them that fear thy name, small and great.
Come on.
And should destroy them which destroy the earth.
Come on, we coming to destroy them that's coming to destroy the earth. Do y'all see that? Right? They're going to be angry. They're going to be mad. They're going to be frustrated. They're going to be confused. Do not go to a heathen and try to understand what's going on in the world today. Don't do it, because they ain't going to know what's going on. Right? Daniel 2 and 44. I wanted that one too.
Daniel 2 and 44. Mary's son, close my door, son. Close my door. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
Come on.
And the kingdom shall not be left to the other people.
It's not going to be left to no other people other than the Israelites.
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
That's what it said. They're going to lose their power, right? Because now Christ is in power, right? Because now he done broke in pieces. He done consumed all the nations, right? And it says they shall stand forever, right?
Wow.
I got another one in here. I had Psalms 21 and 8.
Psalm 21 and 8. Thine hand shall find out all thine enemies.
That's Christ, 9 hand. Come on.
Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee.
He's gonna
Ooh-wee.
find out those that hate him. He's searching to find out
Ooh-wee.
his enemies and the ones that hate him. Come
We
on.
talked about that in the Gospels. John. All them that hate him. And all them that hate us. It's all the same.
You read one more verse.
Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger.
That's the day of the Lord. They're gonna be as a fiery oven.
And
Right.
the Lord shall swallow them up in his wrath, his vengeance,
Come on.
and the fire shall devour them.
Fire gonna devour them. Y'all see that?
Oh,
Y'all see it? It said they gonna stand from afar. Give me that Revelation 18. It said they gonna stand from afar and be like, man, look at the smoke of the burning of Babylon.
Revelations 18.
What does that say? They gonna stand afar in a torment. Revelation 18:9.
And the kings
Start
of
at
the
verse
earth.
8. Start at verse 8. Oh,
Then-
actually, verse 7. Actually,
Oh,
man,
no.
just hold on. Start at
Wait, verse 6, isn't it? Wait a
verse
minute.
5. Verse
Verse
5.
5.
Verse 5. That's what I want. Start right there.
Well, I mean, verse 4 is another one, but hey, verse 5, we're going to stop.
All of
For
it.
her sins had reached unto heaven,
Uh-huh.
and the Most High had remembered her iniquities.
Right? God is going to forget our iniquities and wash our sins away. Those that are trying to follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Want to serve him and believe in Christ.
Oh,
And he
boy.
gonna always remember their sins.
Come on now.
Their sins reach the heavens. Okay? Keep reading.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
Right? We talked about the eye for an eye, right? We understand that God is ultimately the one that deals with the eye for an eye.
Didn't he say, wait therefore thou in the balance, and thou shalt find only Israel?
Come on. He said that's Second Esdras chapter 3.
Wow.
Right?
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
So whatever works they've done towards our people, they're gonna get double. Can y'all imagine that? Because we can go through our history and think about how bad our people were done. They got to get double of that. Does that make sense, everybody? And that's keeping our Israelites people together. Right? They still steady want to save the heathens, right? But in order for us to conquer this nation, we got to come together and we got to exclude these heathens.
Yeah.
We got to understand these Committee of 300s, the Jesuits, the Order of the Dragons, the Masons, the Divine Nines, right? The Leo Franks, the Anti-Defamation League, Barrett. We got to know these things because these are things in which how they try to get us, corrupt us.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is information that y'all can pass along to everybody and then, hey, when y'all teaching it, y'all got the evidence, they can't say nothing against y'all. Okay? You got the scriptures, you got history, and you can see it right here in the face. You can see it. You can turn on the news right now. You can see them bombing them people in Palestine. We can see, look, turn the news, see them people, they in war over there with the Russians. Right? Most High already started on them. He already getting them ready. Right? They're already in war. Right? He about to come. He's not playing with these people. Give me that Revelation 8 and 5.
Revelation 18:5.
Uh-huh.
Her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her, double unto her double. according to her words, and the cup which she hath filled to her double.
She got a double cup. All right.
Ah,
Y'all know when y'all used to order them drinks in college, y'all be like, nah, give me a double of that alcohol. Y'all know y'all used to do that. Give me a double.
ah,
Y'all know y'all used to do that. Right?
ah. We didn't know no better.
All right, give us a double, right? That's what they get. They get a double for their works. Right? Keep reading.
How much she have glorified herself, puffed it up, and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her.
Man, they didn't live so good here. Glorified themselves. They live deliciously. They got houses, not only in America, they got houses on all these islands, the West Indies, right? They got offshore accounts, they can hide money, laundry money, right? They doing all types of wicked stuff. They in child slavery, right? Not only child slave, they enslaving us, grown man slavery and grown women slavery, right? Because the black man is the most prison man in America, and then that includes the whole world.
Oh,
The black child, the black beautiful girl, right, is the most slave human being in the world. Does that make sense, everybody?
ah.
They live deliciously, right? That's why we got to protect each other. Our women need us to protect them. They need us more than they think.
Ah.
If we go and look at these numbers and see how many black beautiful babies is gone, right? I guarantee you the majority of them coming from broken homes.
Ah.
Parent home.
You know I know about it at an emergency shelter. You know I know about
Oh yeah, brother Alex, no.
it.
Right? They
We
get
just
them
found out
emergency
one of the
shelters.
little
And then see what they usually get, they don't get a brother like Alex that works for the state. They usually get an Edomite or somebody like that to work those organizations. And then from there they fund them heathens, them Edomites, and they start slaving those girls, trafficking those kids.
Ah.
A brother like Alex in that system won't flourish here in America because he's not a part of the slavery system that they want to be connected with these things. Does that make sense, everybody?
God.
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 Right? These people do some wicked things. They live deliciously. For she said in our heart, I said a queen. That's where you get the Statue of Liberty. Right? They named it Americus, America. People try to say it comes from the America Vespucci, but that's a lie because the Americus or Americus, that was here when the Mayans and the what's the other ones? The Mayans and the it was another tribe in Africa in South America, in Mexico and over there.
But I know what you're
That's
talking
where they
about.
called the Americus was the plumb line serpent. It represents the serpent.
Talking about the Incas.
The Incas. Yeah. The Mayans, plumb line circle, Americus. Okay.
Aztecs.
Aztecs. Yeah. They didn't get that from America Vespucci, okay, whatever his name is. That's a lie. Don't go with that one. It was way before that. All right.
Well,
That's
she's
what it
still.
said. And then you have the what? What is the on the what is the Statue of Liberty have in his hand? Let me get a picture.
Isn't that a torch? And then also in the other hand, the right hand got a torch. In the left hand, there's isn't it some kind of book?
Okay, let's go look at it. Okay. Okay, let me get a picture of it. Okay, can we see this? Oh, let me see. How do I make it bigger? Okay, let me see if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? I don't know what page I'm at.
I'm seeing it, brother.
All right, y'all see how? Okay, hey, you can't even see it in this picture. Hold on. I don't know why it's so hard to find a Statue of Liberty.
Salakia.
Yeah,
She has a torch on the right hand and a tablet in the left hand.
right.
And the tablet has a date of Declaration of Independence in Roman numerals.
Roman
These-
numerals. That's why I wanted to point that out. Okay. What does that light represent? Why does it have a flame? What does that represent?
Light bringer.
Who's the light bringer, the so-called light bringer?
I know Yahweh is supposed to be the light bringer, but it looks like they're saying
Lucifer.
Lucifer. Yeah.
Devil. All right. They are the Olympians, or they are called the Illuminati, the light bearers. They carry the light for Lucifer. Illumination. Fake light. Okay. Let me get a picture. I don't know why it's so hard to find a Statue of Liberty. Clear, easy picture so you can see it. Okay, let me see.
You got a website here, brother.
Hey, can y'all see it? Hold on.
Yeah.
I just want an easy picture, brother.
Yeah, Britannica should be one. That should be one. Britannica right there.
Okay. Can we see that? It's good.
Ah,
See the tablet? See the flame lit? That's why it says there should be no more light in it. No more. That flame is gone. The Israelites are gone. Right? The illuminated ones is gone. What do y'all see down here?
chain,
Do y'all see,
chain.
do y'all see any shoes or feet?
I see there's like sandal with chains on them.
Sandal, yeah.
Got chains.
Who is he treading down?
That's
Down.
a slave. That's the Israelites.
Fine.
He's treading down us. Okay. That's why she, Babylon the Great. See that? She didn't live deliciously.
Oh.
Said, I sit as a queen. I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Right? Read verse 8.
Mm-hmm. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
One day.
Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire.
So we understand America is going to be burned with war, with fire. Do we all understand that?
God.
America will be destroyed, utterly burned with fire. Everybody understand that?
God.
We can't save this nation. One thing we can do is to get ready and get prepared so Most High can come save us. But this nation, your stuff here, everything that we own here is gonna be burnt up. Okay.
This ain't our rest.
Your favorite
He
car
did say,
that you
"Come
love,
under her, my people."
right? Favorite car, your favorite TV, your favorite material thing gonna be burned up.
Hey, Salakia, can you hear me?
Yep.
Con. Hey, can you pull up a overhead shot of the Statue of Liberty, and then you'll see what it's pretty much circled around.
Overhead shot. What you mean?
Like type in Statue of Liberty, and then type in overhead view, and then go to images, and you'll see.
Okay. Oh yeah, we didn't even see that. The Star of Regina.
Con.
Why they got the Star of Regina on there? They thought they were gonna run. They thought we ain't look. They thought we ain't looked that up. We don't know where that come from.
Mhm.
Where that come from? Who that started with? Come on,
That
y'all should.
Ishmael?
Huh?
Ishmael?
No, who started this
Star.
star vagina? This star right here.
was wasn't it the
That's not the Kabbalah stone.
yeah, that was a replica.
Nah, come well before that really Kabbalah.
Who? Estar or Astarte?
Nah,
The vagina.
The god,
Ibidina or Diana or
the
something like
goddess of
star vagina.
fertility.
Y'all know
Uh-huh.
this. Y'all know this. Hold on now. I gotta go back and review now. Hold on.
Is this
Like
Semiramis?
some kind of
Semiramis and
god.
Tammuz. Yeah.
Semiramis and Tammuz.
Nah, before that. Hold on.
Greece, the sun god, somehow.
Oh, that sound like what you call it in here. Is that's Tamara?
Khan.
What did that
Shalom.
say?
Shalom, sis.
Shalom,
Yeah,
sis.
that is
Where did the
Tamara.
vagina star come from? Where did that star come from?
Greek,
Greek.
Greek,
Ooh, I'm saying
Remphan?
The
yeah,
Greeks.
From Greek.
oh, the Greeks. Well,
The
they don't.
Agar star, the Agar dynasty.
Romanized, yeah, all of that.
I'm surprised. That should
Philip,
be
the
a butthole.
Macedonian, Alexander the Great.
I was
That's
thinking that you would have said it was started in Egypt, like with Osiris and
Yeah.
Horus.
Now,
I'm connecting this star, that star, right?
Mhm.
In which this is what they put on everything. Right? They got it right
they
there.
don't even like vagina though. They like buttholes. That
Yeah.
that's what that should be in. They like
Right.
little bullets.
Yeah, they like each other. They like the men.
That's what
I
you
And the
just
see.
women
screamed
like
so
the women.
loud.
You know how the elite whites, what they say, the elite white men, they say women are for business, boys are for pleasure. That they really, that's what it is. They just have a woman there to just show, it's
Oh, okay.
it's for
Right.
business. It's for a look. I want to look this way, right? I want to act as if I love women and I'm about family and all this, but I'm not. I'm really a pedo. I'm Papa Geppetto.
Right.
They
Okay,
don't
I
like
found the
women.
picture for y'all. Hold on. This is a little thread they had. That's what I wanted. You see that?
Mhm.
Your central intelligence. That's your 16 points. They all mean something. Right? This comes
Mhm.
from Macedonians. Or what's the name? Alexander the Great and his family, King Philip. All right, I don't know what this. Star vagina. That's where we get that from.
God.
They also let me find another. You even see it. Look, they even got the Seattle Mariners on there, right? They probably got a Jewish owner. But when you look down that Statue of Liberty overhead, that's what you see. You see that they got that star. That's the star vagina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 points. These devils, and then they have that's all connected to the Washington Monument, the Abraham Lincoln Monument, the all the capitals, the White House, all that is all in perfect symmetry. Right? Of the 666. And it makes a Baphomet. So they're not hiding who they are anymore. Give me that last verse in that Revelations. That's a good point, but I appreciate you. We almost forgot about that.
God. The last verse in chapter 18. Let's see here.
He's 18, I think 9. What was the last verse?
Oh, yeah, we read verse 7 where they should live deliciously.
Verse 9.
Verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Right? All the nations they gonna wail her. Right? That's why it talks about he ain't gonna no longer talk about us coming out of Egypt. He gonna be talking about us coming out of the land of the north.
Oh.
Right? Because this captivity is no captivity like this captivity. None of our forefathers went through a captivity like this. Does that make sense? We got all types of stuff that we got to fight against here in Babylon. Everything is accessible. We're not dealing with the demons from 2,000 years ago. We're dealing with the demons of today that are 2,000 or 6,000 years old, whatever how old you want to say the earth is.
Mm-hmm.
A 2024 new design demon, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got different demons, different fight. This is Babylon. This is Babylon the Great. That's why it says Babylon the Great. Right? But they gonna have to come and bow down, right? I got a couple more of them coming to bow down. Give me Isaiah 49 and 23.
Isaiah 49 and 23.
Mm-hmm.
That reads, and the kings shall be thy nursing fathers.
Come on.
And their queen thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth.
Right? They're gonna have to bow down. Right? Come on.
And lick up the dust of thy feet.
Right? And if they want to do that now, I'm not against it. If the brothers want to ask him to do it, if they want to do that, that's on them, right? But eventually they're gonna do this in the end times. Right? When Christ come back, when we rule in the kingdom, they're gonna bow down, they're gonna lick the dust off our feet. Right? Come on.
And thou shalt know that I am the Most High, but they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
Right? That means we're the ones that endure to the end. We won't be ashamed. Right? Because we're gonna hold on and fight to the end.
Fight the good fight of faith.
Right? So those that wait for me or those that fight, right, to keep to the commandments to the end, right, shall not be ashamed.
Contend.
Right? Give me Isaiah 60 and 14.
Isaiah 50.
60.
60.
Mm-hmm.
Bow down when I come to your town.
God.
That used to be a song, wasn't it? That was a West Coast, West Coast song, didn't they?
Yeah, that's that work. We
got
remix it.
Yeah, West Side Connection, Charlotte.
We got remix it now.
Somebody gotta remix that.
Hey, matter of fact, listen.
Y'all need to start writing that down right there.
All we gotta do is get the beat. Listen, Black. I wanted to call you last night. I was up writing. I wanted to call you last night, man. I got this. I got one for us. I got a bang.
Music. I know what that sound like.
Hey, write that down. And bow down. Hey,
bow down when I come to. He said, but because I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a brew that's greater than you.
Greater than you.
Yeah.
Hey, matter of fact, somebody. I'm gonna see if I can find that instrumental. I'm gonna go do that right now.
Let's get it.
Preset start working right now, huh? God,
yeah, man. I might as well.
Spirit, right? You gotta be in the spirit, and it leads you to go write down. Right? Write down what the spirit wants you to write.
Isaiah 60 and 1, brother.
14.
14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee.
All they kids, they sons, all of them. They gotta come, right? Bending unto thee. And in the Roman and Greek society, they thought only people they bow down to is Hercules or Janus or Tannis. Right? It was against the white man to ever bow down to Caesar or anything like that. They thought they looked at that as offensive. The heathens never bowed down. You know who got them to start doing that? The Persians. The Persians. Xerxes taught them to start bowing down. That's where they got that from. All right. That's not in their culture. So all they sons got to come and bend the knee unto us. Right? Keep reading.
And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Most High, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. That's true.
They're going to have to bow down. All right. And they're going to have to call us our name and our father's name. Now, y'all the real city. This is the city of the Lord. This is Zion. That's the Holy Ones of Israel. Y'all the Israelites.
Come on now.
They're going to have to admit this. All right. They're going to be greatly confused. They're going to be angry. They're going to be in wrath. They are not happy that the kingdom is coming. Does that make sense? They act like they want Christ to come. But really, from reading this Bible, the nations are not happy that he is to come. Everybody see that?
Come, they all over the place.
All over the place. Come.
That's why they're preparing for that war too. Against them.
Right? That's all that is. NASA and all this stuff they got with Elon Musk, they were getting ready to fight the Most High. That's what they're trying to do. Right?
Wasting the time.
But guess what? Give me Proverbs 10:6.
Salaki, you see the new earbuds that Apple was about to release?
Yeah. Talking about they gonna read your mind and things like that.
Yeah, they want to know what's on your mind.
They want to take over our mind now.
Time.
They said, nah, we can't influence y'all no more. Our tactics, our witchcraft ain't working anymore. How can I get them? What's another way I can get them? Y'all see that?
Proverbs 10:6.
Oh, yeah, Proverbs 10:6, yep.
Lessons upon the head of the just, the righteous.
The just, right? The Israelites, the blessings is coming upon our head, right? We already had a wrath that we had to go through, but now it's time for the blessings to come upon us. Come on.
But violence covereth the mouth of the wicked.
The violence is going to cover the mouth of the heathens. That's all that's coming from them. We're going to be clothed with blessings. They're going to be clothed with what?
Wicked.
Violence.
Curse, violence, and curses, and calamities.
Y'all see that? Everybody see that?
Shame and contempt.
Shame. Contempt.
Yeah.
They're going to be humble. Boy, we're going to be like, boy, this is the humblest Edomite we ever seen.
Come on now.
All right. Oh, they're going to have to bow that knee.
They're going to kiss the sun.
They're going to have to kiss the sun. Psalm chapter 2. What did it say? It said, why do the heathen rage? He said, they're going to be mad.
You better kiss the sun.
They're going to have to kiss the sun. Why do the nations rage? And why do they imagine a vain thing? Because they know that he coming to kill them. That's why it says, let us break them asunder. because we got to break this nation. We got to break the yoke. Right? Or let's say yoke. Let me find that. That's
The yoke,
Jeremiah 5. Give me Jeremiah 5.
the yoke of iron.
We're talking about the yoke. Jeremiah 5. Because he put a yoke on us. Let me find this real quick. Jeremiah 5. Oh, yeah, start at verse 4. Or verse 3. Yes, sir.
The Most High, O Lord, the Most High, art not thine eyes upon the truth?
And is not down the Most High's eyes upon the truth? Come on.
Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved.
Come on.
Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction.
He consumed us, but we still don't want to receive the correction. Come on.
They have made their faces harder than a rock. They have refused to return.
Our people now, we're going to have some that's going to make their faces harder than a rock. And they going to refuse to return. Come on.
Therefore I said, surely these are poor. They are foolish.
That's the poor and the foolish. Come on.
Started children. For they know not the way of the Lord, the Most High, nor the judgment of their God.
So, hey, if they refuse this word and the truth, because the Lord said, "Is not my eyes upon the truth?" Right? He said, surely if they want to refuse to return to the truth, they are poor and foolish. They do not know the Lord nor the judgment. That's the key thing right there. They do not know the judgment of what the day of the Lord is entailing to all these nations and to them. Does that make sense? They don't understand that.
They don't understand.
That's the main part, right? Keep reading verse 5.
I will get me unto the great men and will speak unto them.
Come on. What is he going to do now? What is he doing?
Get to the great men.
Come on.
Speak unto them.
Now he going to speak unto the men. Come on.
They have known the way of the Most High.
The great men know the way of the Lord. Come on.
And the judgment of their Most High.
And the judgment of their God. Come on.
These have altogether broken the yoke and burst the bonds.
That's how we're going to burst the bonds, bro. The great man got to speak to them that know the way of the Lord and know the judgment. That's how we break the yoke and burst the bonds. Y'all see that?
That truth shall make you free. God.
Y'all see that? Because why? We're spoiled. Right? Give me Isaiah 42 and 24. I ain't even going to lesson. I have stuff on Christ, Matthew 6. We just gotta keep going. Just gotta go with the
2 and
24. 42 and 24.
Who gave Jacob for a spoil, and Israel,
what?
Who gave Jacob for a spoil,
right?
And Israel to the robbers.
Israel to the robbers. The robbers then came and got us. Come on.
The Most High, he against whom we have sinned. In other words, we sinned against the Most High, or we transgressed the law.
Come on.
But they would not walk in his ways.
Therefore, we would not walk in his ways. That's why he gave us up. That's why we are spoiled and been given to the robbers. Right?
Neither were they obedient unto his law.
See, we won't be obedient to the law. You see that? That's why the robbers and them got us.
What verse was that?
That was Isaiah 42 and 24, sis.
What?
Read that again. Read it slow to him again, Brother Alex.
Who gave Jacob for a spoil.
Who gave Jacob for the spoil?
And Israel to the robbers.
Come on.
Question mark. Did not the Most High.
What did it say? Because it told us in Deuteronomy 32, it said, our rock is different.
Come on now.
They can't come get us unless the rock has sold them. Give me that real quick, priest. Brother Alex.
You gonna Deuteronomy 32?
We can't be sold unless the rock sold us.
Oh, that's what it says in Deuteronomy 32.
What it talk about? Our God is different than their God. Our
Right. He is, there it is, verse 4. He is the rock, his work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment, and God of truth, and without iniquity, just and right is he. They have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are a perverse and crooked generation.
perverse and crooked generation. Now go down to verse 30.
Verse 30. How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except the rock, that's a capital R there, had sold them?
See that? The rock sold us. He gave us to the spoil and he gave it to the robbers. You see that?
Uh,
Because the rock, he said, unless the rock has sold them, and what? Keep reading.
and the Most High had set them up.
Right? Because their rock is not like our rock. Read their rock.
Verse 31. For their rock is not as our rock, even our enemies themselves been judges.
Right? Because we know the enemies, what? It said the earth has been getting into the hand of the wicked. Right? Job 9 and what is that? Job 9?
Job 9 and 24, I believe. Is that right?
Right?
For the vine is of the vine of Solomon.
It says the earth is given into the hand of wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Who's the judges of these heathens? Right? Even our enemies themselves being the judges, because they are what? Because the earth has been given to the hand of the wicked. That's what it's talking about. Keep reading verse 32.
For their vine is of the vine of Sodom.
Come on.
And of the fields of Gomorrah.
Of Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah. They got to get this fire. They are a seed of fire.
Their grapes are grapes of gall, or gall.
Of gall. That means deceit. That means lies, misinformation. That's why Christ said, you are an Israelite indeed in him that has no guile. They said Christ had no guile, right? That's how we got to get to be. We got to be an Israelite that's indeed with no guile in our tongue.
No, not cunning.
Right? But their grapes are always going to be grapes of guile.
Clusters are bitter. The wine is poison of dragons.
Come on, wine that is the poison of dragons. Now you get these are who our people are getting taught by. Right? People that only have bitter grapes and gall to you. Right? And only thing they spitting out to you is wine. This is wine of poison of dragons.
Poison of dragons. And the cruel venom of asps. God. Is not this laid up in store with me and sealed up among my treasures? To me belong vengeance. Y'all hear this?
He about to bring vengeance.
Ooh-wee, and recompense.
And recompense.
Their footsteps slide in due time.
I got one more for y'all.
Come on.
Can I get Isaiah 47:6?
Isaiah 47.
Yeah. I got one more. I'm gonna let y'all go because we're gonna have another lesson on Friday.
Isaiah 47 and brother Benai, you call verse 6?
Yeah, Con, verse 6.
I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance, and given them in thine hand, thou didst show them no mercy.
Come on.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
You see that? He laid the yoke on us, and the only way to break that yoke is for the great man to start speaking the truth.
The truth.
To break the bonds of the yoke. That's why that scripture goes perfect with what we was bringing out.
And what Yahshua was saying to his disciples, the truth shall make you free.
Make you free. Right. One more scripture, Psalms 140.
Psalms 140.
Now I'll let y'all go. Then we got class on Friday.
Psalm 140 and
Start at verse 1. Yes, sir.
oh, a Psalm of David. Deliver me, O Most High, from the evil man, preserve me from the violent
From the
man.
heathen, from these evil men. Deliver us, Father. Right? From the heathen. Come on, keep reading.
Which imagine mischief in their hearts, continually are they gathered together for war.
They continuously what? Wait, read that again.
They continue to gather together for war.
They always gathering together for war. Right?
God,
Come on, keep reading.
they have sharpened their tongue like a serpent.
They shock. They are the serpent. That's what it says. Their tongue is like bitter poison. Y'all see that? I know you see that, Sister Rose. He said they sharpen their tongue like a what?
Serpent.
Like a serpent.
Adder's poison is
Y'all see that?
unbelievable.
Man, the Bible gonna tell us everything about these heathens. We gotta believe it.
God, Salah.
You gotta still deal with them in your everyday life with work and school, all your day business, but still have these scriptures in your heads because you know how they are in their heart.
Didn't he say that in Deuteronomy 23 and verse 6 and 7? He's telling us how to deal with them because in due time, vengeance is the Most High. He's going to recompense.
Right?
God.
They said they tongues is sharper than the what? Serpent. Come on.
God. Keep me, O God, or the Most High, Elohim, from the hands of the wicked.
From the hands of the wicked. Come on.
Preserve me from the violent man who have purpose to overthrow my goings.
I'm done after that. We can marinate on that and be done. Right? Free from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man, right? Because we know Esau was a what?
Come on now.
Huh?
A dog heathen.
What was his gift?
A cunning hunter.
A cunning hunter, boy. We know that these are violent men.
My goodness. Cunning devices.
He say, free, let us go from these wicked people. Right? Who have whose purpose? What's the last verse?
Oh man. Whose have purpose to overthrow my steps, my way, my goings.
Come on, you see that? They purpose to overthrow your goings. Right? Oh, you can keep reading. There's a little bit more meat on it. I wanted you to stop because I want y'all to marinate on that.
Man, I'm
the violent man is the one that's purpose to overthrow you.
Yeah. The proud have hid a snare for me.
They try to hide snares on you.
And cords.
Cords corrupt you in things, tangle you up in things. Now you tangled in. Right?
God, they have spread a net by the wayside. God, they have set gins for me.
Gins is demons. They call gins and they call those demons over there on the other side of the world.
Y'all better leave in juice alone.
I seen somebody with a Quran and they said jinns were the demons in the Quran.
Am I lying, Brother Black?
Not at all.
I'm telling you that's what they talking about. Snares, demons on you. That's what these people doing.
God.
They have a sharpened tongue. Go ahead. Who else said somebody had something to say?
Well, did you want me to continue to read?
Nah, I think we're gonna stop right there. Cause we're gonna have a lot more on Friday, and I gotta wake up at 6, so I'm gonna shut it.
Passover. Okay. God, we're gonna read Matthew 26. Hey, Brother Miguel, Brother